Yeah. Man, what the hell going on with y'all, man? That boy tuned in to another episode of this damn opinions and contradictions, man. Right now, man, I got my player partner, man, in the building with me. My dog Joe, man. You know what I'm saying? G.I. Joe at that. You know what I'm saying?
Still what a
And
lit rig, what a lit rig.
you already know the fuck going, man. And we some reaction stream. I got two videos I'm gonna go over. One gonna be longer than the other one, of course, but we've been following the Anton Daniels Corey Holcomb saga. You know what I'm saying? For shit. For the last month, pretty much. So this right here, if y'all recall when Corey said something about the other chick that was there, this is the alleged other chick that was there. Now she's coming out pretty much saying in so many words, she's no longer a part of Anton Daniels' channel no more. She don't go to his show or whatever the case. So whatever they had going on, it ended after the Corey Holcomb situation. For why? I don't know. I mean, if you ain't no side chick and you ain't doing nothing, it's just business. Why would it end so abruptly? What you think, Joe?
Shit, to be real with you, I think that hoe guilty.
Mm,
She got promised some shit, and when it didn't happen, she left the show.
damn,
Think about
damn,
it.
damn.
Now,
Left the goddamn show.
What Corey should do to be extra petty is have her on his show to see what actually happened.
No, you right. You right. I mean, shit. He could probably pull it off if he wanted to. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
no. Shit, that'll be the best bet for him. Shit, cause he losing traction.
Who, Corey?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
He
don't
got a
know. You
lot
know
of
what I'm saying?
allegations up against him, man.
What allegation we talking about? I don't think he got is the shit with the chick that he slapped up.
Nah. They talking about some little girl. A cease and desist order was signed or something.
Oh, you talking about the Anton Daniels shit? What up, David C? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but Corey pretty much told us ain't nothing to worry about. That's small shit. So we'll see how that play out. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely see how that play out. But my whole thing, even with that with Anton, I feel like you jumped out there in that field and wanted to be this big tough nigga because this was your moment. And you went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you went crazy and you got in the mud when that's not your thing. Some niggas take it further than what you willing to take it.
Right. See, some people go, hey,
That's
some
my
people go low, some people go to hell. So,
all the way to hell. You did what I'm saying. So that's really why I don't got no sympathy for that situation because I feel like nigga, that's out of your range. You don't operate like that. Why did you go there? For what? What was you proving? You know what I'm saying? Real nigga shit. What was you proving?
he
So,
thought he had an easy win, pretty much, and then now it's starting to come out,
yeah.
backlash, and then to be real with you, man, from what I've seen with that interview, bro, like she was hitting on a lot of shit, and I think, man, the nigga guilty of cheating on his wife.
You know what? Let's just watch the interview then and go over
Yes, sir.
it. Yeah.
Daniels. Here's my thinking with your vast erudition or knowledge in politics, was that the connection or bond? Because as I understand, he's a conservative, and much of his rhetoric, if you will, is political.
Correct.
Is that fair to say?
That's fair.
That is fair. Was that the bond or the connection between you and Anton?
Absolutely. So I was a watcher of Anton's content way before, I actually knew Anton. So that is one of the bases of my connection with Anton, and also the financial conservatism too, because Anton knows a lot about financial decisions.
Okay, and how would you describe your political relationship with him?
Political relationship, what do you mean?
Yeah, so is it primarily the relationship or the friendship you have is primarily about politics?
Well, no, the relationship that we have now is primarily business.
Or
business.
prior to, when you say now, there's an emphasis that maybe it was different prior to.
No, the only prior to is before I knew him.
Okay.
So before I knew him, of course, I'm a consumer at that point.
Yeah.
So I'm, looking at Anton, like I said, from the conservative politics and the fiscally conservative shows he used to have.
Yeah. And what was it that caught your attention to stay connected to the work that he does?
Before I knew him?
Yep.
Oh,
you said you was a consumer of his work.
Yeah. It would be like the Millionaire Morning Show. That's actually what I did watch. I didn't know Anton's other shows until we started working together.
Sure.
But the Millionaire Morning Show, it has, like I said, it has different components of news, financial information, politics,
Sure,
and a little bit of pop culture, which is my lane.
Yeah. And even with that being your lane, how did the lanes collided, if you will? Meaning that at some point, either you reach out, you email, you DM, you say, hey, this is great work you're doing. It's something that I'm interested in knowing more about. How was that establishment?
So Anton reached out to me.
Sure.
And he asked.
Well, let me ask you this, just for clarity for the public. When you say he reached out to you, so if you're a consumer of his work, how does he know to reach out to you?
He doesn't know to reach out to me.
So how?
It just happens that I watch a lot of people.
Sure.
Online, but it just happened that he emailed me. I have my email up on my Instagram. I have it up on my
but that's what
YouTube.
I'm asking. How did he know? How did he establish connection with you to know to email you?
Well, from what he told me, somebody sent him my work, and so he wanted to work with me, so he emailed me.
Okay, so someone sent him your information, and then he decided to reach out to you.
Mm-hmm. Somebody sent him my content,
Yep.
and he decided to look me up. He got my email, send me email.
And if you can be transparent, what did he say in the email, or what did he say that established your interest to move to the next step?
Well, when I got the email, I already knew who Anton Daniels was because I'm watching Anton Daniels.
Yeah.
So he asked if I would be interested in doing an interview. I said, sure.
Okay. And the interview does he normally invite guests to come on?
All the time.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anton has like one-on-ones with pretty much anybody. If his audience finds somebody intriguing, which is how he found me in the first place, then he'll bring them on, or if he finds them intriguing. Yeah.
And then you establish this sort of cordial friendship, if you will. Mm-hmm. It's a friendship at that point because you weren't working.
No. So once I did after I did the interview, the interview did really, really well.
Okay.
Especially
and what was the interview about?
Everything. Anton asked me stuff from relationships, like my thoughts on relationships, because Anton does relationship panels and all of these things. So from relationships to politics to whatever he can come up with.
So it wasn't really a targeted subject, if you will.
Nope.
It was just, I want to have you on and I want to interview you about whatever comes to mind or whatever he is interested in talking about.
Correct.
Some people would say that's a cake bake.
Pretty much. JoJo.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he did, bro. Listen, you know how that shit go, bro. You know, you get a little something to the studio or something. You know what I'm saying? Promise them the world, and you know, shit go down. You feel me?
No, man, that can't be the case, bro. Come on,
That
man.
He
She's doing
gave her enough.
interviews, Joe.
He gave her enough to get in her drawers.
God damn. No, man. Say it ain't so, man. Say
Man,
this
you
shit
know
fell out your pocket, man. Come
you
on,
know as
Skitty,
well
man. Say it fell out your pocket, man.
you know as well as I know. What the fuck went down behind closed doors?
God damn. You're flying out. You're flown out. Flied out.
She got flued out.
Flew out, flied out, ride out to the hideout.
She got flued out and ride out and smutted out.
God damn, man. Well, wait, there's more, man. She got to the rest of her story, man. You can't judge her like that, bro.
Oh yeah?
You can't judge her.
Okay.
She got to tell her story.
Okay.
You
Story
feel it
sounds
was.
sus.
What's a cake bake?
And I have a sort of a hidden agenda, if you will, for reaching out to a specific person, sort of making you believe that it's one thing and it could be something else. I may have insidious characteristics. And then once I'm able to lure you in, if you will, I sort of cake bake that situation, meaning that now I have your attention and I have you a part of my space, if you will.
Well, I've never heard of that, but I mean,
That's why
there could be people that came right now. And was always like straight on forward, professional. Like it was really.
No, I'm not questioning his.
No, I'm just saying like there's
Yeah.
nothing really that would fit into what you were, what you're describing. Yeah.
So to you, based on my definition of cake bake, inviting you to come onto the show to have a conversation on no particular topic, or at least a topic that he will serve as a prowess, did not feel like a cake bake.
No, because, and let's be clear, especially in the independent podcasting space.
Sure.
Some podcasters are, particular. You and I would be amongst the top, because a lot of them don't really have an actual angle.
Yeah.
They get around, they talk, they do this, that, and the third. So it's not uncommon that somebody might say, "Oh, I like what you said there. Hey, you want to come on?" And it might not be anything in my field or lane, but that doesn't stop them from reaching out.
And where's the show taped?
So he tapes in Detroit.
So he's in Detroit. So you had to fly out to Detroit?
Correct.
Did he or the show pay for you to come out?
Correct.
And did they pay for your room and board as well?
Correct.
So you stayed in a hotel. Actually, let me pose that as a question. Did you stay in a hotel?
Correct.
You did stay in a hotel. And you stayed alone in a hotel?
Correct.
Okay, just because these are questions that have come in, just want to be some courage. At what point do you believe the public and people started paying attention to y'all? Yeah.
I think probably when I started to actually be a regular.
Hey, David,
Okay, so give us that timeline from when he flew you out. You participated as a guest. You're done with the show. You fly back home. At what point from that last time up until you became a regular were you in communication with him?
So,
like months?
So after I did the first interview,
Sure.
Probably maybe a couple of weeks after the interview aired and Anton could actually see how it was doing, I got a really good response from his audience. And so his audience decided, to people that don't know Anton, sure. Anton is a big advocate of what his viewers and his watchers think, his chat, all of that. He calls him his co-host. A chat is like Anton is a
advocate of, you were saying,
of listening to what they like.
I see. Okay.
So if they like this or that, he will pay attention to it, and he'll try to implement that in the show. So Anton watched how everybody pretty much loved the interview. They either like this part about it. Oh, I think we think she's smart. We like this. She's pretty. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And
people actually said you were pretty because you are. Yeah. You're beautiful.
Thank
but
you.
But together, woman.
Yeah.
I understand. Yes. But I just want to make sure that I'm really captivating the responses that the public wants. So people were saying, based on what he shared with you, that people said you were beautiful, you were smart.
Well, no, it's not based on what he was sharing with me. It's based on what's still on the page.
I see.
Yeah. So you can see that in the comment section. And of course, when it aired, you can see it in the chat.
Sure.
So you see all of these different things and you're like, okay, well, if this is something that people are interested in, then I should explore more on it.
Okay.
And so Anton decided that he was going to revamp one of his channels that he canceled, called Fight Club or something like that. And he decided to make it like a nightly talk show.
Okay.
And when I guess he went on one of his live streams and as the bag chasers, as they're called, what they thought, and a lot of them bring Mika. And so
you were heavily requested.
Yes.
Your appearance.
Yes, and you can and I tell people this all the time. With Anton, 99% of the things that he does is on camera.
Yeah.
So you can go back and just look at the comments.
Yeah. I'm just curious, does he also recruit males?
Yes.
So right now the team is made up, if you will. So let me make sure I understand this.
All right. This shit crazy. Hey, David C. I don't know why the hell she doing the interview, bro. What's going on with it? Hey, Jizzle. What's happening?
What's up? Hey. I just tuned in like 3-4 minutes ago, but I'm not sure what's going on. But
lost. Well, I mean, let me fill you in real quick, man. Pretty much, bro. What's going on is, you remember the Anton Daniels, Corey Holcomb situation we've been covering?
Yeah.
You remember Corey was saying that it's another chick, you know what I'm saying, that with Anton?
Yep.
This is that other chick. So she's doing an interview expounding on everything. And it's kind of weird. It's like, why do you feel the need to jump out here? You already told everybody you're not a side chick. So why are you doing the interview to furthermore talk about it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, my nigga, you know Joe up here. Joe ain't give her a chance. Joe said she's guilty. Ain't it right, Joe?
And she trying to do her own thing, man. She took some energy, now she running with it.
I don't know. Oh, you there, nigga? No, nigga said he had someone pulling up in a second, so he probably ain't there. But yeah, man, Hey, David C. I agree 1,000%, my boy.
What you agree with on that? What you agree with on that?
He was saying pretty much. No, that she want the light, she want to be seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. What is Tilly?
Yo.
Okay. Yeah.
No, hey everybody.
Hey. Oh, what's happening?
What's up?
Uh-oh. Joe done fell off. He finna come back. There you go.
Yeah, no, I just got a phone call. Somebody was wondering what the topic was before they jump on.
Oh, who is this up here? Tilly.
That's my partner.
You heard me? That's your partner?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, shit.
She was on here
So he,
before,
So,
Jeremy. She was on here
oh,
before.
she
She been on
was?
here. Yeah.
Okay.
so
Okay.
ATL, you know I'm at work, so I'll be in and out. So you know,
All right. But I'm gonna go ahead and play some more of the video real quick,
all right.
so everybody understand the hell going on. Have an idea what's going on.
The show, which are you hired by him currently on a show?
Well, it's called Room 9 now, but at the time it's called After Hours.
So it's called Room 9. It was called After Hours. And how many regular guests or co-hosts rather are on there?
I want to say 5 or 6 now. So when it started, it was just me and Quentin,
Okay,
a gentleman named Quentin.
sure.
And then it grew.
Okay. And now it's made up of male-female ratio, which
correct.
is, what's the male-female ratio?
So 1, 2, 3, so maybe 4 females, 3 males.
4 females, 3 males. Okay, yeah. Are you a paid employee?
Correct. Well,
Yeah.
I'm contracted.
Contracted.
Correct.
Yeah, and do you have to fly out every time?
No, most of it is virtually. Only when we're actually like doing something, some like a bunch of content where we have to go there.
Yeah. What sealed the deal for you in working with Anton, or at least felt comfortable to say, I want to stay on as a contractor and I really like what he has? What sealed that deal? So you become a guest and then you go back home and then you decided to accept the offer, if you will. But what sealed it for you?
What sealed it is I had already started in my podcasting process, and while I was there, I just in that small day and a half window, I got to see Anton's work ethic.
Sure.
And I got to see what goes on behind the scenes in podcasting and what actually how I can actually get to these numbers and, just things that a lot of people charge for.
Yep.
A lot of people sometimes, especially in Black and brown communities, don't want to tell, like it's some type of secret.
Yep.
Or somebody's going to steal their job.
Yep.
And so I was able, to benefit from being able to see this firsthand. And that was something. And he was very open about showing me this or that and third, because it wasn't a sense of, oh, this is a threat if I tell you this, or you're going to tell other people and I'm not going to be able to make money.
Sure. So right now, your role as a co-host is virtual.
Correct.
How often do you fly, or what would be the need to fly to Detroit?
Only if we're doing other content. So like we did content one time for a couple times, but in the beginning, the first time was for my channel.
Sure.
So I needed to do a one-on-one interview. So I got to do that plus our after hours.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Does Anton have you on an NDA? I've read that somewhere. A non-disclosure agreement for people who don't know.
Yeah, they always said it because some people pay attention to.
But does he have you on one?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not
go
on
ahead.
NDA.
So you're not on NDA.
No, I'm not on NDA. But he does give out NDAs to a lot of people. If not
staff, you mean staff?
Anybody that he works with. So they don't have to be staff. If he just maybe interviewed you or whatever.
But were you ever on the NDA?
No.
So what's the exception? Why are you an exception?
I don't think I'm an exception because I don't ask, who's on an NDA. So I don't know.
But you know that other people
I have seen him, put people on NDA. But as far as staff, I don't ask. It's almost like at your job, you don't go, well, what's your salary?
Oh,
what's your salary?
Oh no, they do.
Depending on where you're not supposed to.
They wouldn't ask me.
With HR, you're not supposed to.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I've never inquired to, you know, the other hosts if they have it or not, because I really don't care.
Now, are you paid per episode?
No, I'm paid per month. Just
Per
like,
month?
Yeah, like YouTube.
Wow. How much does he pay you?
I mean,
the
depends.
range.
It depends because you know, we bring in a lot of super chats, which is extra money that, you know, the audience gives.
And that's the way he makes the money for the show?
No.
Okay.
You know, YouTube has AdSense and he has sponsorships, things like that. So all of that is factored in, plus anything that the audience gives as well.
Sure. So how much does he pay you? We were just talking about that range. Unless you want to specifically say how much.
I'm not going to give a specific
because that's the NDA characteristic.
No, that's my.
Or you want to protect him?
That's
so
my
then how
business.
Much?
That's my business mindset, because there are other people on that show. I do not know how much.
So then let's give a range. Because a range doesn't pinpoint the range.
That's why I said I can do the range.
Yeah, sure.
You asked me to pinpoint.
Sure. What's the range?
So I can do a range of anywhere between 2 to maybe 35.
To what? I don't know. You said $2 to
35.
2,000
to 35
to 3,500 a month.
Correct.
Okay.
2,000 to 3,500 a month for being on a panel for 2 days out of the week.
Sounds like prostitution to me. Like she done look, she's been like contradicting herself this whole damn time. He asked
oh man, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of the show, man. It's opinions and contradictions, man.
Listen, he asked how many people was on the panel. She said about 5 or 6, but then she said 4 girls and 3 men. That's 7. Your math is off. Then about the non-disclosure, the NDA. If you working on a show like that, you gotta sign the NDA. Yeah. Why are you not signing the NDA?
Yeah. Hey Wes.
Yo.
The little bit you heard, man. What you think?
Oh man, I really was thinking on the line of what Joe said though. Prostitution. You know?
God damn. Man, y'all give her a shake, man. Y'all can't just call out a name like that, man.
Man, see, listen, she contradicting herself this whole time. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about the NDA and how she not on one, but she know everybody else is on one. Then she turned around and said, "Oh, I don't know specifically who's on one." Man, you getting paid to fuck Corey. That's what it is. I mean, not Corey, but Anton.
Yep. That dude trying to get down to the bottom of that shit, but she ain't gonna admit to it.
Lord, have mercy, man. Yeah,
a high value hoe. That's what I call her.
Yeah, I mean,
like you got high value men and high value women out there. That's a high value hoe.
I'm saying, man. See, my whole thing is, you know how that goes, man. You know the high price hoes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Hey, AJ, for sure. Shout out to the interviewer. This nigga cooking.
Yeah.
The interviewer's cooking.
Listen.
Hey, ATL, pardon me, ATL, pardon me. So I'm gonna have to log out of here just to get into my driver's thing here. Yeah. Then I'll get back on here. I'm about to.
Me and Joe got you good. Hey, AJ. Hey, AJ, if you wanted to, you can come up here, AJ. I put the link in the community. Hey, same thing for you too, David C. Matter of fact,
Miss AJ, hop on the panel.
I dropped a link for y'all right here. I just thought about that. Even though I did put it in the thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. It gets some more content, man. Hold on, I got you, Joe.
Yeah, I'm back on.
I got you. Let's get back to the content, bro.
Okay, for your role.
I'm only on that show. So there are some people that are on 5 days a week. There are some people that are on 1 day a week. And for me, I'm only on Thursdays and Fridays.
Okay. So Thursdays and Fridays, you make a good amount of money just for Thursdays and Fridays?
Correct.
Yeah. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of what's been out there.
Mhm.
So I understand that Anton is married. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you're married.
Correct.
Correct. Have you met Anton's wife?
Yes.
How would you describe her?
She's very, when I say probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, that lady is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. Mhm.
Yeah. And has Anton met your husband?
In person, absolutely not.
He has not met him
No.
in person. Has he met him over the phone or in DM? What other form of introduction when you say not in person?
Because a lot of people assume that, when you have to see people, it has to be in person, or that if you don't meet them in person, then it's something or whatever. So
no, so I'm saying, what's the form of communication?
I mean,
that he met.
I mean, they don't have a form of communication where they talk back and forth.
Yeah. So, but you said he did not meet your husband in person.
No.
Is that to imply that he met him virtually?
No.
So he's never met your husband?
No.
And why is that?
No particular reason.
Sure.
Just
man, hell no. What the fuck?
She's a Thoddington. She's thotterific.
Oh, hell no.
Listen, she just, like AJ said,
Hell
she just
no.
felt miserably. She felt miserably.
Oh, hell no. Well, let me tell you something, man. I know sometimes my damn wife go out of town, I go out of town, right? I can't go with her everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, whatever going on, I'm going to be fully aware. I'm going to be present for wherever you're going to majority of the time, which means you're going to know I'm there. And my wife is not she's not getting flown out by no other man for nothing. That ain't happening.
Right.
That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Like, I know some people probably view Anton as an entity, you know what I'm saying, because it's on his brand and whatever the case, but can't do that, big dog.
Like, what man in his right mind gonna let his wife fly out, get flown out by another man? That don't make no sense.
Oh, we just shoot content. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of that content stuff could be cool and true, but that's too tiptoeish for me because you don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
You did what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on.
And you see how she kept trying to tap dance around him, asking, has Anton ever met your husband?
Yeah.
She tap dancing, so right
hey,
there,
pussy
that
nigga,
man,
gonna meet me, I don't give a damn about your money, bro.
If you gonna meet me, you gonna see me in person, you gonna shake my hand, I'm gonna look in your face, I'm gonna make sure ain't no weird shit going on.
Man, I'm gonna find out where your house at, where your mama stay. I'm gonna find out all the info I need, nigga. However it gotta go. AJ said, "Let the husband pimp her out."
You know what? It might be.
Shit.
It might be. Damn. Hey, she said she full of shit too. So, hey, call a spade a spade. She is full of shit.
Yeah. See, my whole thing is when you came out and said you went to side chick, you said that. You could have left it right there. That's it. Nothing to talk about.
Right. Nothing else.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you don't really get no talent. That's the sad thing about it. You don't got no talent and you're a Republican with no talent. You're just beautiful. See, a lot of chicks in life, they get by off of the beauty alone.
Right.
But then after a while, the beauty only take them but so far. And wherever she's at, she ain't satisfied where she at.
Listen, her beauty took her and she dropped them drawers and unlocked them jaws. That's what took her the rest of the way.
I mean, hey, it be like that.
She had to get on somehow. She gonna use what she got to get what she want. That's that old Ronnie Ho quote. But she doing it. Batting her eyes, shaking her ass, and doing what the hell she gotta do. But you are the
Right.
side chick, man. You full of shit.
Hey. But AJ, that's the whole thing. Anton is a trick. He gotta be a trick. Anton was never that nigga growing up.
Right.
His
That nigga
actions
tricking
and
off on these
he
women.
do. Yeah, he was never that nigga. He ain't never had shit. I mean, he met his high school sweetheart and married her. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you married your high school sweetheart, you can't talk about hoes because you've been married since you was 19, 20. It don't work like that. Unless it's something else that you ain't telling us. If that's what it is, that's what it is. But you know, it is what it is. Let's get back to the content though, man.
I've never had to actually do anything where my husband was there. And so if he's there, like
Yeah.
if my like when we work together, is here, so my husband's come here. But if
Yeah,
it
but when
was-
we first met and worked
we
together,
were in person as well.
your husband came.
Yeah, but we were
yes.
here. We were here in the DC area. Yes, my husband came.
Yes.
So again, if he was here, then yes. But most of my business dealings, and not if not all, I usually have a manager or somebody else deal with that. So that's the reason why I like it's not a thing. And but I talk to my husband about it.
How long have you and Anton been business partners or friends?
We're business partners, and
so you're not a friend, because I don't want to provide language that's inaccurate.
that's why I changed it.
Yeah.
We're business partners, absolutely.
You're not friends.
No.
Okay.
Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Not necessarily. Well, yes, correct.
Yeah, like
outside of business.
Yeah,
correct.
like not we were, me and you were shooting here, and then we
We've
just
gone
get
places
something.
outside
We just
of
get
here.
something to eat afterwards, but we are doing business.
Yes.
I'm saying, hey, are you up? Are you available today? Or you want to go out to the blah blah blah?
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Do you believe it was important at some point for you to introduce your husband to Anton?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure his wife thought it was important to meet you.
So I can't speak on what
You're
his
right.
wife thought.
Correct.
But the one time that I would have is when we had an event here, but he had to work. So, I mean,
But have you made it a concerted effort to make it happen? We do what we want to do, when we want to do it, for whom we want to do it for. And if something is really important to you and your family, either on your end as a wife, you absolutely make a concerted effort for this man, or
go ahead.
Or Anton, as a man, says, I want to meet your husband just because you're married, and I don't want any messaging or anything else to be misconstrued by him or the public. So it's fair that I introduce myself. Has that conversation happened?
No, that conversation has not happened. And I understand what you're saying. My thing, again, my business dealings is normally with me, my manager, things like that. But it's not without my husband knowing. So everything that I do, every place that I go, everything that I'm going to be doing, my husband knows. And I have to actually talk about it with him, tell him what I'm doing, things like that.
How did you reassure your husband this was strictly business? Like, if my wife is flying to another state,
because of
at some point I'm going, or I need to meet this person in person. And it doesn't matter to me if he's single or married. It doesn't matter to me if he feels that he wants to meet me. I want my wife to be very committed and loyal to the idea of her business engagements. I should be comfortable with.
Pretty much.
Listen, she making her husband seem like a real cuck. A real fucking cuck.
AJ put big cap on that motherfucker. She capping like the hell out of that goddamn cap. Yeah,
man, listen, she capping like a motherfucker, boy. And she probably going through all types of shit in her marriage right now, just trying to save face. Made this man look like a cuck on national TV. I mean, national syndicate. You feel me?
Let me tell you something, man. Nah, I don't give a damn how busy a man is, how much money he got, business dealings. When it comes to shit like this, he'll find a way to make himself available to be present. He can't get there every time. So, you know, that's life. He just can't get there every time. But you gonna see me, nigga.
Well, you got to see me. Shit, you gonna see me first quarter before even this shit pop off.
Yeah. Oh, nah, for sure.
I want to know who the fuck you are.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And one thing about it, you can always pick up on the vibe and energy of a nigga.
Hell yeah. Niggas gonna tell it.
You know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, David C. Hey, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you talking, man? Why? Listen, man. You have the right to remain silent, man. Leave it at that, man. Anything you say will be used against you in a court of public opinion.
Man, she is getting fried right now because she is sounding real stupid, real ignorant.
Hey, shout out to the interviewer, man. This nigga cooking, man.
Yeah,
damn,
he actually asking questions that's making her expose herself. So he doing his fucking job.
Yeah. God damn. Man. Don't cook, man. Ain't no way in hell, bro. Hey, you had a wife and hey, nah, for real, AJ, for sure. You had a wife and she was answering questions like this, Joe. What would you do?
Man, that bitch gone. She for the streets. I ain't got time to play with two of myself. I'm good. You for the streets. No, you want to get bought? Hey, she said 2,000 to 3,500. That's how much you cost.
Yeah.
For the streets.
Yeah.
You know, I hope her husband is watching this shit and actually paying attention to this whoredom. It's just straight whoredom, straight up.
Right. That's crazy. But let me play some more of this shit.
That nigga's a cuck.
A husband. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
Sure.
But my thing is, I think a lot of people sometimes misconstrue is this. You guys separate for some reason, independent from like big conglomerates, right? So if there's a person that has a business,
sure,
it automatically changes from if Disney calls you, right? Because there have been other things that I have done as far as movie sets and other things that my husband has not gone to, and nobody would bat an eye if I'm talking to the director or if I'm going to meet, for a shoot for this or that. Your spouse is not always coming, and so I think the notion that just because is this person, and I understand that people have their own thoughts and perceptions of people, but I think a lot of the times when it comes down to people who are in independent media, they think it's more of a personal level, and still it's business.
Yeah. But I think what people may feel befuddled or confused by is at some point you put the business aside when rumors are brewing, when images are plastered all over social media.
Now you're talking about a year later.
Okay, so before a year later, let me ask you this. Has there ever been a concern from your husband about your business relationship with Anton?
My business relationship, absolutely not. Because one, he can watch it. Like he can literally sit there and watch it. And then two, if he has a concern or anything he wants to know, I just tell him.
Has he ever been incredulous? Skeptical?
What?
Yeah. Has he been with your flying out there, or depending on how long you stay, or just the mere fact that I never even met this person? Has he just had that sort of incredulity, if you will, about not meeting your male business partner?
So I think he would like to be, more involved with coming out there, but again, and you know what my husband does for a living,
Sure.
so it's not feasible.
No, it's feasible because here's how I see it. If Anton has to get on an airplane and come and meet your husband out of respectability, then that's what a man does.
If that
So
was
it's feasible.
if that no, I was talking about feasible for if anytime I have to get up and go do something. And it's not just for
I know
Anton.
that because your husband hasn't always been on the show when we were doing something. So I get that.
Correct. And
Yep.
so that's what I mean by it's not always feasible. But if it was to that point where he wanted to have, Anton do something, or if it was, well, I want to go,
Sure.
that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But it's never I don't how should I say it? I don't give a I need to hide this, or it's just I just really feel that because
Mhm.
this is independent, that we are not looking at it as business because
what is independent?
this is okay, so this is your business here.
Sure.
I can talk to you directly instead of having to talk to 1,001 people
Yes.
to get to you.
Oh, I see
So
what you're saying.
with that, it's still a business,
Yep.
but I can talk directly to you. So I can talk directly to Anton. So being that I can talk directly to Anton, I think people get a sense of that, well, because you can do that, then now it's something more happening if you go meet with this person.
Yeah.
Versus looking at it still the same. Yeah, this is not a big corporation, but this is still business, and this is still a person that is going to be employing me, contracting me, whatever. That still has to happen. If I was flying to Disney has to pay for my room
Yeah.
and board.
Yeah.
Disney has to do this, that, and the third. And so again, I think because it's a singular person that is easy accessible per se.
That's right. Yep.
Now it's a different notion. Well, this must be for this, instead of looking at it as business.
So let's
This old dumb. This old dumb is bossy right, boy. He is making her like stumble bad, boy. This shit is comical. He lighting her ass up.
Yeah, he is. What up, Ned? What up, Ned?
What's up,
Hey,
Ned?
hey.
What's up?
David
Let's
C,
see.
this shit unbelievable, huh, David C? Hey, AJ, is this unbelievable to you too? This some wild shit, y'all. Some wild shit going on, man. There's some wild shit going on.
I'm looking at this shit, man. He was like, as a man, Anton should have came and flew out to see your husband. And she backtracked on that shit. Yeah, you the side bitch. At this point.
Damn. Oh, man.
You a sneaky link.
Hey, man, side bitches back in the day, man, knew their place, man.
Right. It's these new ones that don't know they play. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Yeah.
But that shit there, boy, like, she making herself look real fucking stupid every time she open her damn mouth. Like, all I'm hearing is side chick. Every time she talks, side chick. Oh,
Right.
$3,500 hoe.
Right. Yeah.
And she gave you two instances where she went out there twice. And every time she went out there, she got paid once for $2,000. The next time, $3,500.
She get $3,500 monthly, nigga, for being on the panel.
Oh, monthly.
Monthly
Oh,
for being on the panel, being on the show. When she was on
Yeah.
the show with him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That ain't what it looked like to me.
I mean, I ain't mentioned incentives, nigga. I ain't said nothing about incentives. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I guess Anton, it ain't tricking if you got it, my boy. I'm just saying.
You know. Hey, man.
Damn.
Allegedly. I don't know what he's doing. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
You said allegedly?
God damn.
Well, it looked
Allegedly.
like to me
Allegedly.
she
I don't
like
know.
letting the cat out the bag, my boy. Like she is real. He need to put a gag order on her. Real
Well,
shit.
that's his dumb
Instead of
ass
putting
fault.
one
I give
on
her
court.
NDA.
Yeah, put a cease and desist on her, NDA on her instead of Corey Holcomb. Cause this the one that's doing damage to you, boy. Like real spill.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's hear some more of the shit.
Oh Lord.
Call a thing, if you will. And I want to really drive it home. Has Anton ever flirted with you?
Flirted with me as a sense of what?
No,
Naturally,
no.
just naturally, like we're sitting here, or because I'm gonna explain.
I don't want to get into wordsmithing.
No, there's no wordsmithing.
Okay.
The reason why I'm asking,
because then I want to talk about some pictures too.
no, yeah,
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm asking is because there's two different things, right? So Anton does things for content, and then there's things that Anton will do if we're just sitting here.
Okay.
So if you're saying personally, if me and Anton was just sitting here, no. Now, if you're talking about for content, when we're doing the virtual rooms things for the show, Anton has said multiple things. So that's why I asked which one are you talking
So
about?
let me hear a few of the multiple things that he said that was a flirt.
What people would consider if he's, saying,
Not people, what you considered as a flirt.
I would say probably if he's like, oh, Mika, you're so sweet, or you're so cute, right? But the problem that I have with it is because I know he's doing it for content, right? And he's not actually talking to me. However, I will say what I probably should have paid attention to
Sure.
is the fact that people take content as real life instead of just content.
What up, dog?
Right?
What here,
Because
fool?
I come from a world where I know entertainment is entertainment, and people say this and that, with reality show, all of that is just for entertainment. And they go, the cameras cut off, and they don't really hate each other. They talk to each other.
But has he said those things to you privately?
No, and that's why I asked
It's
you.
all been on the show?
Yes, that's why I asked you the difference. And that's why I wanted to make that distinction. Because if I just said, he said this, or you would probably think it's just because we're sitting here. That's why I said, no. He has done it for content while we're all, and mind you, he says to not just me.
I'm starting to think she got
Then
on
how
the
did you
fans
feel
saying content.
when Amir?
Oh man. All right, I got a few folks up here, man. AJ, what's going on? How you?
What's up? How y'all doing?
What's up, Miss AJ?
Hello, AJ.
Cooling.
Let's see my nigga West back up here, Joe up here. AJ, you new person up here. You're a woman. What are your thoughts, Miss Lady?
Like Davis, he said in the chat, she would have done better off just not opening her mouth at all. Like, I don't understand the purpose of her even opening her mouth at all. Like, just shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah.
And then you making your husband look so bad. And like, I don't know any respectable wife that is married to a man, or that man is going to allow his wife to go travel and be on a platform with this man that you have never met, you have never shaken hands with and gotten to know. Like, I just don't see that happening. And she's, in my opinion, trying to do damage control with her goofy ass. Like, it's not working. It's not working. She just made the situation look so much worse.
She did. Like, I think I said about a few weeks ago. I'm like, she came out and said she had the side chick, whatever. That was cool. I'm like, you came out, said what you ain't, leave it at that. Why are we still talking about it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can respect that. You came out
She's
just
trying to
said,
get that fame.
whatever.
That's why.
Yeah.
She trying to get that fame.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry. I feel like I keep interrupting you. My bad.
You cool. I was gonna say, and pretty much what you're saying is, she's one of them attractive chicks. I know a lot of us from different areas. We know attractive females who feel they are too big for their situation or too big for their town, their city, whatever the case. So they'll do anything, as you was pretty much eloquently saying, to get that life.
Right.
And this is what it's looking like. Like, you got a whole husband at home. So if I can't provide what you want right now, you're gonna leave me to get with a nigga that got it right now, and we married.
Or like I was saying in the chat, her husband knows Anton is a weak trick that he can get his bad girl to trick on her off of. And he's reaping the benefits of this as well.
Could be. I want to put it past it.
Until she gets her spot of blowing up. He's probably cool with it now because he thinks that because of her looks, she's going to blow up somehow in the industry.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, all right. Hypothetically, if she was to get in the industry, what could she be? A host of a show, maybe? Like, what are we talking about? What could she do?
So check it out. Everybody thinks that if you have a pretty face and a fat ass, just by having a pretty face or a fat ass, take the Kardashians. Them heifers ain't got a tap of talent. But look where they at now. And it's like so many females that are pretty, that got nice bodies, really truly believe that that's all it takes to blow up, or that's all it takes to get a A-list guy or a basketball player and this and that. You ain't have to have no talent. I'm gonna get by off my looks. There's a lot of females out here that's like that. Let me rub shoulders with the right person. Anton might put me in position to meet the right person or rub shoulders with the right person, and my foot is in the door.
Right.
And then she gonna turn on. And then she gonna turn on his ass.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because she got what she wanted.
Exactly.
She got what she wanted.
She wouldn't get him no chance. If it was the other way around,
she would give him a chance. Nah, she wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But when you got money, disposable income to blow, you'd be amazed at what females actually sell that shit on the low. It'll blow your fucking mind. You'd be like, damn, you too?
Actually, what on the low?
I'm saying you got let's say you were higher earning, but for a lot of money or disposable income, you would be amazed at what chick of a higher echelon sell it to.
Man,
you know
listen.
What I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Whatever.
Yes.
You'd be surprised.
I say nobody knows what a nose knows when the nose is closed, my boy. When there's money involved, a motherfucker do anything.
If you don't have any integrity, you will.
Right, that part.
Yeah. Yes.
Everybody want that fame. They want to be seen. Man, look. If I got to get ran through and every orifice is on my body to make that happen by random men that ain't been ran off up in men and women and animals and everything alike, like, is it really that serious? Like, even the Dubai chicks, you flying across the globe to get pooped on for a bag.
That's what they do. That's what
for
they
a
do. They
bag
get
that ain't even worth what they saying is worth.
Right.
yeah, man, that Birkin, man. They want that Birkin.
It ain't worth it. The Chinese exposed that the beginning of last year when Trump got in office. They exposed all them bags.
Then we talk
All
about
them
that on the
bags might
They
run
podcast.
you
take a
about 40,
Birkin for that
about
Birkin.
$46. You paying for a name.
AJ, you can't stop the Dubai hustle, the squirting for a Birkin. You gotta let them do what they do. They set a whole room for.
Hey, I'm not trying to stop anything. If they find with degrading themselves like that and becoming a human toilet
Yeah,
to a bunch of men that ain't got no respect for you,
yeah.
by all means, sis,
A
knock
human
yourself
porta
out.
potty. I mean,
That damn.
damn. Can you imagine them shit like a porta potty? Like, God, all that for a purse, a porta potty. God damn. I'm sorry.
Shit, hey,
I drive dump trucks, man. So I go to porta potties. Them shit stink.
Bro, I've been in
You know?
Afghanistan. We had porta potties all over the fucking place. I know the porta potty, man. That shit stank. It's nasty.
That shit stink.
Right.
You want a Birkin bag that bad?
Man, look, they had girls in college that was sleeping with dudes, letting dudes run trains on them for Jordans, dude. Like it's just some people out here that just don't care about. They care more about materialism than they do their own pride and integrity, and that is beyond me.
Hell, Fayetteville State, man. You go up there with some Bojangles, you can get you some pussy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, especially in Fayetteville State.
That shit was
That's
crazy.
crazy work.
Especially in Fayetteville. No cap. But Miss Lynn, how you doing, lady? What happened?
Oh,
Uh-oh, she fell out. She'll come back. But look, let me get back to the content real quick, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to the next video.
Man said that to a married woman.
Again, you know, at first, because you don't understand,
Who doesn't
content,
understand?
meaning, well, I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
So again, being on YouTube, when you don't understand certain bounds of YouTube panels and things like that, people on panels say all types of egregious stuff or whatever to get reactions from the crowd, right? And so you might personally take stuff a certain way when they were just doing it as a reaction to get people in the crowd.
And so how did you feel?
I didn't feel a certain way. I didn't say anything because I was a little off-putted. But once I understood what he was trying to do, I'm like, okay, well, you can't say this and that and the third. It's okay if you're like, okay, I have beautiful women on my panel. That is fine, right? Because people can acknowledge that people look nice and things like that. But it's when it becomes personalized that it looks funny to the audience.
How does his wife feel? Has his wife Rita ever expressed to you her disdain, or have you heard her discuss something with him about her disapproval of saying that to you on a show? Even because
Go ahead.
Well, let me just say this just before you answer. I think there's a line you draw in the sand when I say something because it's content. So I'm producing content here. I'm doing a show. And if I say to you, knowing your husband, wow, you look so beautiful and you're so gorgeous.
Hey, Tim, we lost
Well, I wish
sound.
we could probably just go for a nice drink. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but he's never said that to me.
Yeah, but
that's totally different.
he may not have used my words. I'm just saying.
No, he's never done that. Period. Like, oh, well, let's go for it.
But he's called you beautiful.
Yes.
And gorgeous.
Yes.
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 On the show.
Yes.
And to you, that's not a problem. Because it's happened more than once.
Correct.
And I'm not trying to make it a problem.
No, that's
Yes.
what I'm saying.
Sure.
Let me answer your question. So yes, he said beautiful, gorgeous, whatever. But there's not like, well, I want to take you to the whatever, or let's do this and this and that. And It's just
Well, he's taking you somewhere. Let's look at this picture. You guys were at a game when you said he wanted to take me somewhere. Now, I'll be honest. When I saw this picture, I was flabbergasted.
why.
Because
Wait.
Sure.
So go back to what you were
Yes.
saying, because you can't intertwine the two. So you were asking,
Sure.
was he expounding on
Flirt.
on the certain type of things that he says, and we were talking about him saying it's beautiful, whatever, but not expounding in that way.
Yes.
Now, what is your question that you're asking now?
Well, I think I asked
gone
it,
from-
was it disrespectful? Did you feel that it was disrespectful? And I think you answered it by saying no, because you realize that it's content and people do these shows and they say things. And you also clarified it by saying outside of the show, that has never happened. Would that be correct, what I heard?
Right, but
Yes.
but you
All right, I see both of y'all back up here. Now, that dog stupid.
Right. Listen, he feel the same way I do. She doing too much ducking and dodging these questions, bro. Hey, listen, he smashed, bro. He had to.
So a nigga take you courtside seat to a game. What that mean? I don't think you guys even tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, AJ, man, you ain't back? You up here, AJ?
Yeah, I got a call that came in that kicked me off.
Okay. Now, like I was saying, Joe, like this nigga took her to a front row of a game.
Oh yeah, he tripping.
You know what I'm saying?
He tripping.
But
how come you ain't take your wife? You feel me?
Right. Ms. Lynn,
Trying
how
to
you
get
doing,
that
man? What's your
exposure.
thoughts?
Well, I've been trying to listen to it, but the sound kept cutting out. So basically, who is this chick? She a side chick or something?
Well, we'll talk about the whole Anton Corey Holcomb thing, right? This the alleged side chick that she's giving her side of the story, saying she's not no side chick.
If he's married, she is a side chick,
Well,
and that's not his
she's
wife,
married
right?
too. Nah, she's married as well too.
So y'all both married people and cheating on your spouses with each other. So y'all both each other's sides.
Yeah,
She just broke it down.
pretty much.
So y'all each other's
Exactly.
pinkies links.
That's wild work, and he bold for that anyway to take her to a game in the front row. He
Right.
bold.
Yeah.
He ain't got
And
no
she just
respect
as
for his
bold.
wife.
She just as bold as if she married.
Right.
Well, we established that her husband's a cuck. Got to be.
Gotta be.
Yeah, she ain't flying. She ain't flying. Fuck, damn that. I don't care about
First
your
trip.
money, nigga.
Right. First trip. You left. Oh, your bags, everything will be packed. Sitting by the mailbox.
Yeah.
Everything. I'm have a new chick in the house.
You going to your mama house. You going to your mama house. All this shit. Call your mama, your auntie, something. That's where all your shit at. You keep doing it.
You gotta go.
You fucked up.
Yeah, they need to figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't changing lots and everything, man. No, don't you worry. All your stuff is safe. I don't break shit. Everything you need right there. You going to your mama house.
Fuck that.
The fuck you think this?
Shit.
Respectfully.
No, disrespectfully,
You know
you're going to your mama house. Ain't no respectfully. You disrespected me.
Either or you out the house.
Right, you gotta go.
Either or
expeditiously. What T.I. say? Expeditiously.
Nah,
So
for
she
real.
making
So
between $2,000 and $3,500 for working 8 days out the month.
Yeah.
That sounds like whole prices to me.
Right.
Dog said what Anton's wife looked like. I don't know. I mean, she look alright, dog. She dark skinned. She ain't ugly, but you know, she don't look like Shawty. I just say that respectfully. Like Anton's wife ain't ugly. You know what I'm saying?
She's
So,
not.
yeah, she ain't ugly. So I won't even talk down on that. She ain't ugly or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
But you know, she don't look like Shawty right here. You know, it be like that. Some chicks look better than others. So it ain't not towards her, but like consciously, Anton wish he had something like this on his arm, which is why he
Right.
do the little shit he does. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was saying, dog, you gotta think about it. Anton was never that nigga growing up, bro. He never had the bras, never ever in life.
That's
So
what
now,
everybody was saying. He wasn't that dude.
yeah,
Naturally, he got to pay for it.
yeah, it be like that. When you ain't naturally that dude, you gotta pay. Which is why a lot of I know what you know. Y'all women see y'all see this more than we do. Like the nerd niggas in school who became successful, who was lame to y'all back in the day. A lot of them have resentment towards y'all because y'all ain't choose them back in the day. So now the only
Oh,
thing they
trust
can
me,
do
I
is
know.
get these. Oh, you know?
Hell yeah, but it's not my fault.
So,
And I'm gonna tell you why, because I've literally had a discussion with somebody that was kind of like on the nerdy side. That was his bad. Like, I actually like nerds. I like intelligent dudes.
right,
I don't want nobody
right,
that everybody wants. So
right.
the dudes that were the nerds that I was attracted to, that were attracted to me, act like they was afraid to talk to me. So when we get out of high school, now you want to tell me that. Or you want to tell me when I got married. Like, make it make sense. Speak up. You just never know. Like, I hate the perception people get of other people just based off of what they look like.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When I swear, when I start getting prettier chicks, when I just said, "Fuck it, here goes nothing." Hey, come
Right.
here real quick.
The worst thing a female can say is no. You
Right.
feel
That's
me?
the worst
That's
thing
it.
a female
You
can tell
become
you is
more
no. And guess what? It's buku other females out here that can tell you yeah.
Right. That's why I moved the fuck
exactly.
on.
Exactly. Hold on, real quick. All right, Miss Lynn,
Yes, sir.
you hear me? There's something going on with the mic. That's why I muted you for a minute. Oh, she muted her damn. You heard me?
What's up? Can you hear me now?
I was saying something. Yeah, I can hear you, but there's something going on with the mic in the background. I don't know what that is.
Let me go out and come
But
back in.
okay. But no, I was just saying because you know a lot of them guys are like Anton. They were nerd niggas who never had that kind of motive.
Damn.
So when they get money, they want to shit on everybody because they was lame their whole life. You know what I'm saying?
You're not
And that's
lying.
pretty much what we got right here. You
If
said
you pay
what?
attention to the dudes on YouTube that act like Anton, like
Yeah.
y'all Republicans, not saying that you got a problem with, to each his own, whoever their political party is. I mean, I'm assuming that you choosing whatever candidate that works best for you. But typically when you find people like Anton that want to be a Republican and they don't see color and I don't think that was racist and all of that bull crap. They 9 times out of 10 the ones that got looked over that nobody was interested in. And then you went to school and got a little education and got a little money. And like you said, you want to now crap on everybody now, not just the black women, but you want to crap on black dudes too, because you think you're better than them.
Yeah.
Transparent.
Yeah.
They transparent.
Yeah, big time. You know what I'm saying? And I seen this the time, and that's why I laugh at them because I'm like, bro, the same chick you want when I was in them streets, when I was single, I didn't have to work that hard to get them. Y'all niggas crashing out to get this. You want to go over this? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like, no, don't die, man. Come on, man. You just met her and you took her to the car lot and you put her in the bed, nigga. Oh, hell no, like, man, nigga, you tripping. But what they do, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? But they play some more of this video, y'all. Play more of this video.
I'm about to drop off and take me a little nap, y'all.
At the end.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
Well, I
It's
think
been real.
You said something.
All right, hey.
We can probably go back in post production. You said
Appreciate you though, AJ.
You gotta love.
About when we go places or he takes me somewhere, and that's what made me say.
So what I said, no. So what I said was, he's not adding on to the beautiful or gorgeous, saying, "Dang, you're so gorgeous that I want to take you to the whatever, so we can do this."
And I thought we clarified that because I said those are my words. That's what I said, and you did say he doesn't say that.
No,
right? And I didn't want to put words in his mouth, but I wanted to be clear. So let's go to the picture.
Okay.
Tell us about this. How did this happen?
So this was the day that we did the interview. So
the show did an interview, or
this is my interview.
The first day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
So this is my interview day. Because you can go and you can see the hours, the same outfit, same everything. Now what he is doing here is he had already a business meeting set up there. So there is.
That's what he told you.
No,
no. I'm not saying that's what he told you as if that was a cake bake. He told you he had a business meeting and you were invited.
No.
Okay.
So again, back there, probably like on the first level there is a area where if you have, your high roller seats and things like that, you I don't know what they call it there in Detroit, but here in DC, they call it maybe the Ultra Club and things like that. Where all the people that have club seats, things like that. Yeah. You have, of course, conference rooms, other things up there. And back there is where he had his meetings. He met a couple of high profile people. They were talking about sponsorships. They were talking about interviews, a whole lot of stuff.
No, I still don't think you answered the question. What I'm trying to
you asked what was I doing there?
How did, because I said he had a business meeting and invited you, and you said no. So you didn't. They didn't open up the dome and you came down on a harness into the meeting. So what I'm saying is
hold on. Answer your actual question.
So this is what I'm saying. The interview is over. The one-on-one interview is over. Correct.
Correct.
What does the conversation sound like to invite you to come here?
Okay.
Because I said you were invited and you said no.
Okay. So no, that's not what I said. But
we're going to play it back.
Nevertheless, so again, he had there and he said, well, I got a couple meetings at the game, and these people I think will be good for you to meet. I said, sure.
And you were the only one from the team that went, or I know you were the only interview.
I wasn't at a team then.
No, I'm saying the interview was his staff, his production. Like you have camera people, producers, etc. So the production is over. Did he not only apprise you that he was going and invited you? Were there other production people?
Well,
we all have gone out together after production.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, again, you have production people and everything, all that other good stuff. Anton does everything himself.
Yes.
And I do mean all of it. Unless sometimes, like if he has something else going on, there may be another person there because they maybe have to help him with something else. But if it's only like one thing that he's doing outside of his own videos,
Sure.
it's only him.
So his wife wasn't there.
At this one, no.
Right. So you flew out for an interview.
Mhm.
You went to his studio or
Mhm.
place of production.
Mhm.
Y'all did an interview, and it's just you guys. Correct.
So I flew to Detroit, got to the hotel, okay, got to the studio.
He booked a hotel for you, the location.
Correct.
Okay.
Got to the studio. His wife came past the studio. That's when I first met her.
Sure.
She did not stay.
Okay. Let me ask you this, and I'm not trying to be too investigatory, but it gives foundation.
Mhm.
How far is the hotel from the studio and from his home, if you knew that?
I've never been to his home. So I
Well, you
don't
don't
know.
have to go to a person's
You
home.
said from
to
his
know.
home, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know that. Okay, fair enough. From the studio. Give or take 5, 10, 15 minutes or more.
I say maybe 10 or 15.
Okay, 10 or 15. So then he says
It's all downtown.
it's all downtown. So he says, I'm going to this game. Would you like to go with me?
Mhm.
And obviously you said yes, because you weren't forced into going.
I got this game. I got this meeting.
I had this meeting.
Mhm.
Okay, so if I'm looking at this picture, are you all on the floor at a basketball game?
Correct. That's the floor.
Okay, at a basketball game.
Correct.
So you went to a basketball game. Did you watch the game?
No, this picture right here, we probably sat on this court maybe 10 minutes.
Oh,
We
I
were
see.
in the
So,
back.
so a meeting, and then y'all just went on the floor to take a picture.
No, we just went on the floor and we sat there maybe 10 minutes. And then they had their,
Sat there 10 minutes
the
to
corner.
watch a game? For 10 minutes?
We wanted to see a little bit of the game. Sat there maybe about 10 minutes. The quarter ended, went right back to the back.
Okay, and was his wife invited with you guys to the business meeting?
I don't know if she was invited or not.
Was she
but
there?
If she was there, no.
She was not there.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
God damn, man.
That nigga, hey, that mother act like in the courtroom, goddamn.
God damn, man.
And he
She's not
knows.
making it look good, man.
I just need to
I
understand I just need to
think this
understand why
stage.
people are so invested in other people's lives. That's what I
Yeah. For real. Like he sound like he the
What up,
a
Chris?
lawyer or
What
some
up, Chris?
shit.
I see you, my boy. No, I mean,
I think this shit probably
here's the thing,
staged, man. This shit,
I don't know what it is, but people put the narrative that she was a side chick, right? So, she came out, after the Corey Holcomb shit with Anton and said she's not a side chick, which, like I said earlier, if you went to side chick, you made your video stating that, claiming that, I kind of think you could have left it right there, in my opinion. But it's like, why are we talking about this now? You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
they setting up for drama in the future. They know what they're doing.
I mean, I don't think they're setting up for drama. Drama ensues every day in life, so you don't got necessarily set up for it. It's just how it plays
in this
out.
internet world,
Sometimes
yes.
you're involved, sometimes you're not. You said
They
what?
conjuring the shit up. They conjuring it up like a real show. But it's on internet though. I mean on YouTube now. They just conjuring
Think
all that
about
shit.
it,
Watch
bro.
what happened though.
Think about it. Think about it. If you wanted to document everything you did in your life, could it not be a show every day? Every day. You get up in the morning, you go to work, talk to your co-workers, talk on the phone, talk shit, handle business. Could that not be a show? Somebody will watch it.
Yep.
So that's why I say that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of us aren't that invested in just recording every damn thing we do, because that's just not us. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how we get down. We don't believe in just exposing everything to everybody, because once you do that, not everybody have a say in what you got going on. That's why you're supposed to keep shit private.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But main thing I was saying was, it's like she's talking too much, and it seemed as if she wasn't aware of the questions that was going to be asked to her.
That nigga sound like a lawyer.
That's what I think. He's a damn good interviewer. I think I got about 5 more minutes in this video, y'all. And I got one more video. That shouldn't be that long.
Okay. In that moment, did you feel awkward?
No,
No.
because I was there for a meeting. So
But you had nothing to do with the meeting, right?
Let me finish.
Sure.
I was there for a meeting, right? So he's already having business dealings, whatever he's going to do. You're in business, you're in this crowd.
Sure.
You absolutely understand that there are networking opportunities. If I know so-and-so and I bring you with me,
Sure.
and so-and-so sees you,
Correct.
you can make networking opportunities. And you also know that it does not happen in a vacuum. It does not happen in offices.
Correct.
It does not happen. You can be at the golfing, you can be at the NBA games,
Correct.
all types of things. So again, kind of like just like the thing we were talking about with it just being the fact that it's just that person that is the business entity. I also think that when people don't know business, or people have never experienced what it's like to network, especially with people that are upper echelon, they don't understand that these things don't happen in just offices. These things don't happen in a particular place. So there are a lot of high rollers and business people. Like there were people there that were part of the
Sure.
the guy that owns the actual arena.
Yeah. Yeah.
All there.
Yeah.
All the mayor, like all there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. The
Oh man. Yeah.
mhm,
But here's the difference, and you know this because we've worked together.
mhm.
I go back to how critical it is for the male that you're working with, particularly when it's sort of independent and we are being seen and these sort of pictures come about. It's important to meet and know your husband. And I'm not saying he is because I don't know. And I'm not how things look and what been in the public.
I can understand, but that's why I don't mind. That's why I don't mind talking about it, because there's nothing nefarious that I ever had going on. And again, I never do anything unless my husband knows.
So your husband knew that you were going to this business meeting.
My husband knew that I was where I was.
No, that's be very clear with language. So I want to be clear with my question.
Okay.
Did your husband know that after the show, the interview was over, you were going to a basketball, not a basketball, you were going to a meeting at an arena where a basketball game was?
I don't remember if I told him before or after, but I did tell my husband. Mhm.
Okay, you told, but
Of course.
when you say you don't remember
Meaning
before
like-
or after,
meaning like
is
I
it
can't-
fair to say you told him after?
No, it's not fair.
Because how
Because-
do you not remember that?
Because I don't remember everything about the day.
No, but you're a married woman who goes, and I want to be fair to you, but I want us
Because
to be.
because to me, everything that I'm doing is business. So again,
But a married woman doesn't forget if she told her husband she went
no,
somewhere
because you're
before
trying to
or after.
pinpoint a time frame, and I'm telling you, I
I
don't remember my
not a
time
ti-
frame.
not a
But
time frame.
I tell my husband everything. So yes, I did. And I posted. This is
Yeah.
my picture.
Yes.
So again, if I did,
So you
if I
yeah.
didn't want my husband to know it, I would have never posted.
So
it.
you think posting it makes you innocuous?
No, I'm telling you that I don't hide anything. I have nothing to hide. And so if I wanted to hide something
Sure.
from my spouse, I would have never.
Let's
put it.
look at the next picture. I thought the next picture was really, really interesting. And in this next
But
picture,
wait, why are you leaving that one? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving that one?
What is there more you want to expound?
No, but
Okay.
it's something that you want to expound on because
you said why I'm leaving that picture to go to the next one? Because I felt like you gave clarity. What I heard you say was it wasn't a basketball game I was invited to.
Correct.
I was invited to a business meeting.
Correct.
I heard you say I went for an interview, and after the interview, I was asked and I accepted the offer.
Okay.
I heard you say that I apprised my husband, or you told your husband this is where you were going. You couldn't remember if it was before or after, but either way, your husband knew. And the final thing you said was you posted the picture.
Correct.
I have nothing further. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Next picture. I was flabbergasted by this picture.
Okay, tell me why.
Because there's no way my wife would be physically touching, leaning on a married man, leaning on a single man, leaning on another man in a way that suggests I'm feeling you, I like you. This is really some sort of.
Why do you think that says I'm feeling you?
Even if it doesn't say I'm feeling you, I don't want
I'm
my
saying,
wife.
Why do you think?
Yeah.
Why do you think that suggests that I'm feeling you? Because
okay, let's
hold on.
omit.
Hold on. The reason why I'm asking you,
okay.
The reason why I'm asking you is I have tons of pictures of our former co-hosts.
Yep.
With the same lean, everything.
But here's the difference.
Hold on.
Yes.
And that person is also a male. All right. And we have a working relationship, and it's the same exact type of picture.
But here's the
all right, Joe, you up here. You ever had a female man hug on you like that at work or in the field?
Yeah.
And what that typically mean when they hug you like that?
It wasn't a married woman, you feel me?
Yeah, but
Like,
typically though,
I respect boundaries.
just a woman in general.
You feel me?
You said what? Yo. Can you hear me? Y'all can't hear me? And JoJo went out. Lynn, you can't hear me? Uh-oh. There goes Joe.
Yo.
Yeah. Joe.
Can you hear me?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, what you were saying though?
Nah, I done had females hug on me like that at work, but it wasn't no married women. You know what I'm saying? I respect boundaries and shit.
Right.
Is it?
But in most cases, whenever a female feels comfortable with you, what that mean for the most part?
They want the fuck.
Okay.
Real shit.
Okay.
Especially in a work setting like that. Yeah,
that's critical. I agree, my brother. I think she probably is down with a transactional life. You know what I'm saying? Side piece action. So, Miss Lynn, you a lady. Let me ask you this. So, you ever in the workplace hugged on a guy like that? Just, like arm on the shoulder?
No.
Clinch real close?
Not if I'm not in a no. I can't even recall. Am I like buddy like I'll give you fist bumps or something like that? Yeah. But I ain't leaning on no man like that. Not at work. Unless we had something going on. Like we talking on the side or whatever. But no.
Yeah, that's the only time I can see that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nah, bro. She done told on herself. She done contradicted herself. She keeps stopping this man from asking these real tough questions. You feel me? And she's making herself look worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. I agree. But, I'm just saying, man. And I say this for the people who listen or who will listen. Even if there's a married chick in the workplace, if she lean on you like that, there's a good. You know what I'm saying? You would think, nah, man, she won't happen. She won't let me hit. You'll be surprised.
Whatever. She ready to go in that back room. She ready to go in the back seat. Wherever you can strike her ass at, she gonna strike.
Exactly. Hey, you ain't lying, Chris. We'll have you in HR.
Hell no.
Shit, well, it really will, bro. It really will, man. That's why they tell you that you ain't supposed to be fraternizing on the job, man. Well, you know how that shit go. Shit, I might finish this video out, man. Say the hell with the other video. You know what I'm saying? This shit carried on long enough, but it's a good ass goddamn video though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they better keep talking. She keep putting her foot in her mouth.
Like a motherfucker. Let me see what else though, man. Hold on, Joe. Let's see what else you got.
Here's the disrespect. Here's the disrespect. This is a married man that you are physically leaning into.
I'm not leaning into.
That to me,
I'm not leaning into.
to me, let me and
There's space there.
here's my perspective of it. There's a gap between it, but I'm looking at how you have a smile on your face. This is just my perspective. Your eyes look seductive. Just my perspective. And your arm is relaxed on his upper shoulder.
Correct.
And I would never imagine a married woman leaning on a business male partner that way. That to me is inappropriate. That's if you were my wife, I would have a serious problem. My problem would be so serious, you would have to probably extinguish your contract with him. This just because, and I will also feel a little uncomfortable that this gentleman obviously did not either push you away or suggest that we shouldn't take this type of picture. I've never met your husband. I fly you out here once or twice. This is this may not be the first time. So which point was this? Not that it matters if it was the third time, the fourth time.
This is the second time.
Oh, goodness. The second time?
This is the second time I'm out there. Not the second time I'm dealing with Anton.
Okay, so what's and it doesn't matter to me, but what's that gap between the first time you're there, he takes you to a business meeting at a basketball game, and you guys are sitting on the floor like you are
that we're working together? And it's not like that.
Well, that's not working together.
Go back to what you just said.
Is that working together?
No. Go back to what you just said.
Which part?
It's not that. No, you said a couple.
Well, pick one.
No, you said sitting on the floor like you are a couple.
Yeah, listen. I'm not.
But you're interjecting your own thoughts. Especially,
I'm giving you my perspective.
But your perspective is after I told you. So to put something else there.
Okay, I see. That's fair. Okay, so
but
I think that's a fair point. I don't want to spin it. What I want to say is messaging, imagery is critical because imagery is messaging.
Correct.
And a lot of times on the Jumbotron at a game, we often see couples, whether you're high up or you're on the floor. A lot of times when people are on the floor, you see.
Do you sit at the game?
Do I sit at the game?
Correct.
Yes.
Do you sit at the game on the floor?
I have.
No. Do you all the time?
No.
Okay. All right. So who have you met at these games on the floor?
This is my show, not yours. I'm not answering the questions.
Oh, okay. And the reason is I get
your show that we can get into that.
However,
I'm
but
not
the reason I asked you is to give perspective, right? Yes. Because what I found, because I'm usually in the skybox.
Yes.
When I'm here in DC, I'm in my box. I don't like to be down on the floor. That's not my thing.
Sure.
In the on the floor, there are family members there. They are some of those people. A lot of them are like business seats.
Yeah.
So anybody from these law firms, offices, are down there on the floor.
Yeah.
That I've never known who sits down on the floor.
This has been inappropriate.
We just talked about what it can look like imagery.
So let me ask you. Forget the imagery. Is this inappropriate to you?
From my perspective, it wasn't, because that's not what I was doing. But I told you,
Yeah.
I can understand why people might have thought that, but I literally did not have anything going on or anything. Like, there's nothing inappropriate going on. So me
Why it
just
sound like she don't believe
leaning
herself?
didn't seem like an issue to me.
Okay, so here's some.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Like she trying to convince herself. That's what it sounds like to me. She's sitting there trying to convince herself this whole damn interview that she not fucking Anton Daniels. That she not a side chick.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much.
What the
You know
fuck?
what I'm saying? I
Is she
don't
still
know,
fucking
man.
with Anton Daniels? Who knows?
Now,
We
based on
gonna
the
find
picture,
out.
I'm gonna tell you this though, based on the picture and body language, in a way she is um half the body is away from him, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's the upper body part. Because like you could have been off to the side and like leaned up on his shoulder, like Big Brother, like have your arm on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Or just not at all. Just standing next to each other if you're gonna take a picture. You know what I'm saying? She got a husband, he got a wife. Obviously, they don't respect their marriages, so you know. That's why I say she trying to convince herself that she's not wrong.
Shit.
Damn, boy.
So what?
I said you could have muted that, boy.
Yeah. It's all right. Shit, it can hold. Can hold it. God damn
That's so
it.
girl. Hey, that's so girl. What's her name? Podcast career going down the toilet.
Probably. No, man, she'll get picked up, bro, because she's attractive. So she'll get picked. Somebody will fuck with her, bro. She'll get a
She
shot now.
attractive, but she ain't got no fucking substance in her head from what I'm looking at.
You're not lying.
They're gonna
You're
have to
not
feed her
lying.
with a teleprompter.
That's typically what they do, Joe. And I think they'll do that just for her, Joe.
Hell, she having
It's
trouble
fucked up.
trying to listen. She's having trouble trying to convince herself with the words in her head that she's seeing. So imagine what she
Right.
read on the teleprompter. She gonna be like hooked on phonics like a motherfucker.
Hey, man. That's why it's called practice. Go over your notes.
That shit crazy. This right here, man. Like she tried to snap on him and try to flip the script, try to ask him questions. It was like, nah, we not gonna do that. This ain't your show. So she
Right.
guilty. Like she really trying to gaslight this man into a fucking argument.
It ain't work.
Right.
It ain't work. But that was some more because he gonna ask a question that we all want to know. So watch this shit.
Some hard questions I really, really need to ask you. First one is, it may not be as hard, but here it is. Are you going to continue working with Anton?
Well, I do not. Well, I have not been on after hours since the whole incident happened.
That's not answering my question.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
So I haven't been on after hours since the incident happened. And I felt that, there were a lot of things that I did not like about everything that went on. So with that, I decided to pull away from the show. So no, I am not.
Is that a
That's a
permanent
no,
termination?
I am not.
Permanent termination?
Yes. I was only doing one show.
Okay, so you're no longer a part of it. Here's another.
Okay, that's one thing. She's not going back to Anton's show. She left Anton's show. We know that. All right, next one.
Very challenging question, but I have to ask you. I just have to ask you. Have you and Anton ever had sex?
No.
Any
Hold on. No,
She
okay,
lying.
any sexual
no,
relations?
She lying like a
no.
motherfucker.
It's always been strictly professional. And
And
that's,
you could be professionally sexual.
oh, I would know.
Well, that's
So
what I'm asking.
again,
Yeah.
it's always been strictly professional.
Yeah, she got that business
Strictly
arrangement.
professional. Like I said, Anton has a persona online.
Okay.
I get his persona online, but personally, Anton hasn't done that to me.
Okay. What happened between him and Corey Holcomb? Because the 5150 show, from what we all saw, you were there with Anton, correct?
Mhm.
We didn't see you, but clearly Corey said your name. And I even saw a video that he said Mika can come and do the show. She could come here. I would love for her to come. What happened that was not visible to the public that you can share? Like, oh, but was it?
I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? So both of y'all she lying, huh?
She lying like a motherfucker, boy. Cause
Man, what you think? She
whoever
lying?
was,
I don't know if she can hear you. What you were saying, Joe?
whoever
What
was
you
in the
said?
crowd, I said whoever was in the crowd, and she looked and said no. They were trying to put her ass out there. She fucked that man a couple times.
Mm.
The way she answered the question,
Allegedly.
because if she didn't, uh, first thing, especially if I'm married, I'm gonna make sure I'm defending my marriage at utmost. I'm like, hell no, nigga, I'm married. The way she responded, you can tell something happened.
Yeah, she don't
Yeah.
respect her marriage at all, though.
That's that bullshit. That's
What's
that
up?
bullshit. That's that bullshit, man. God damn, man.
Yeah, she
But
don't respect that shit at
I want
all.
y'all
Obviously.
to be on the last go, man. So we get
All right.
It sort of might not be the right thing. It might not be the right thing to say, but no, I was just talking about, I'm 70 years old. I come from a whole nother era than any of you Negroes is talking about.
Yeah.
And what I've learned, and I'm not saying I'm right, I think everybody is right. There's so many levels to this.
Mm-hmm.
And most of this was laid on our parents' parents.
Yeah.
My father was born in 1915 and his parents were slaves. Well, grandparents were slaves. So what I've learned is it's not your mother's fault. It's not your father's fault. It's not your fault. We're born into 450 years of post-slavery PTSD. I am 69, I'll be 70 in March. I've just learned how to love. Our parents didn't know how to love. Their parents didn't know how to love. And if I could say anybody maybe had an edge, it was the women. That's why I celebrate Black women. I live with a psychiatrist, forensic detective, gangster, living Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, who's just been patient with me to teach me how to love. But in closing on this, because I don't want to get too deep, I called my man, I said, I'm fucking up, bro. I'm fucking up. So I've never been monogamous.
What age did you become monogamous?
Let me just say what it is to know. And we don't talk about this. We don't talk about dopamine being a pleasant center of the brain like we talked about oxytocin is the hormone. It's called cuddle hormone. So a lot of times we're just talking in generalities. And that's why I think what you said about counseling, because a counselor is going to get inside of it from a real white people perspective, just from a scientific perspective, unless science is not wrong and the brain is not real. So when I hurt my girl over and over, and I commend her for even with me, and I said in my podcast, I'm gonna say this and stop. I called one of my partners who was good. He said, when you hurt somebody, where you leave them is where they stay. So I think our parents, our grandparents, who's on, you know, the people that raised us, those men who treated outside nice, but then put the thumb on the grandmama and put the thumb on the girlfriend, who they all, it all comes from out of all of that. And I think that's the side that we're going to bring the women and the uncle. The one that I just want to talk about in Luke, this part of it will, like, yes, talk about, you know, what families did to us, but eventually, I don't know why I really don't like that, but eventually, point where you have to decide how I want to live my life. I talk to me that decision. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I know I will. You know, I only say that for black women are tired. And you kind of like put it onto them, like you do this entirely, because everybody, people have talked about, like, you know, going to counseling. Have that upon yourself. Stop waiting for a woman to tell you what you need to do. Take that upon yourself. Just for me. I didn't know. Can I say? No. The thing that happens is too, you live your life for so long, and I'm not in no disrespect, but I say this thing, when you get in your 60s and your 70s, I want to be okay, but I want to live my life right. I want someone to take care of me, protect me, and that's what a lot of women have to fuck now. As I said, listen, I said 60s and 70s. Let me say this. I'm over talk. But you're not gonna just yell know what the fuck I am. I love it. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. But you can't. I know. Hello. I'm good. You don't know what the fuck you did. I'm living. You can't tell me what the fuck I'm living, nigga. I'm living right now. You cannot fix no shit that you don't even know what's happening.
Well, damn. Yeah. Lynn, you here? Joe.
Yo.
Yeah, that shit kicked me out too.
I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, that shit kicked me clean the fuck out. God damn. But pretty much, that was the gist pretty much of that video. Did you catch any of it or no?
Hell no, it was choppy. I couldn't hear nothing.
Oh shit. All right. Well, I gotta try that shit some other time then.
Yeah.
You know?
Next podcast, my boy.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what the fuck happened with this one, but that shit cut me off and kicked me out. But That's what it is, man. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
Hey man, shit, I'm hits up, bro.
All right.
All right.
Yep.